entertain us.
Well, I thought we had this all taken care of a few months back. Where I cried and I'm not gonna cry this time.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah, you are.
Want to bet?
You guys know, I know you probably don't know all my history, but I ventured to a couple places after Cincinnati Bell, and they were not all that pleasant. So
Brutal. They were
this is
brutal. Sorry.
exactly.
I've had one beer, so I might say anything.
One beer.
And that's
like
the
Cooper.
truth. You're full?
We've had our disagreements.
Can I give him
You
a
are
Can we have presents?
and always will be near and dear to my heart.
And ditto, buddy. Back to you. So
You dude, you've always been there. I always gauge a person's integrity by if I'm broke down at 3 o'clock in the morning on the highway, who's gonna come help me? That guy will come help you.
oh yeah. So I don't know if you knew, but Brian started calling me. I think I was still at Cincinnati Bell when you started calling. No.
No, you were.
I was
at
at
the other company.
I was at
You're at Eric.
I was at Erickson. Yeah.
I remember that.
Turn
I
this
will
thing
come
up.
Bell
over,
2003.
The exact words were, I will come over for
remember
a
seeing
pack of
this.
crackers and a can of sardines.
I said that.
2 cans of sardines.
Good thing you're not in sales.
That was fun. Good God. Did y'all find any kind of the packing paper or what?
There's a roll of toilet paper.
Rolling
Hey,
toilet
Bill, we could have gone and got that golf cart today.
Yeah, I know. Probably not too late.
This is incredible. So anyway, Brian started calling me when I was at Erickson, and things were going pretty good at Erickson, and kids were still in school, and I thought, man, I don't need to leave yet. And then I was in Florida after things started to fall apart on the wireless side, and Cincinnati Bell had sold their Spectrum. And he calls me, and I'm all sweaty, and I'm digging around in the bushes doing a fiber optic on it, believe it or not. And he goes, now what are you gonna do? And I said, well, I'm not sure. So they've got something lined up in Cincinnati. So the next total disaster was, holy shit.
Holy shit.
Was the
What happened in there?
was the Hexatronics air-blown fiber massacre. And holy shit. Anyway, that started out bad and it kept getting worse and worse. And finally it got to the point where I told the product manager at Erickson that we need to stop because this is really shit. And these are my friends that we're selling this to. And he told me to mind my own business. And that was the end of that. So I called my friends at Cincinnati Bell and I said, get your backup plan in order. I said, pull your contract out and look at your language. And they said, why? And I said, because this is not going to work. And then the next call I made was to Brian. And I said,
I got my crackers and sardines.
I said, you might want to come up and look at this. So he came up and the first thing he said to me was, he said, I told you this shit wasn't going to work in 2008. You had this stuff before I told you it wasn't going to work.
And I told you so.
And I said, well, yeah, it doesn't work. So at the end of that, I had all this product laid out in the back of my pickup truck, and I'm loading all this shit in his truck. And I said, take this all up and show it to him. And he goes, all right. He goes, are you ready to leave now? And I said, yeah, you bet your ass I am. So we went from there and got a chance to meet Johnny and Frankie. Yeah, that was a good
That was
night.
my birthday
That was a
party.
good night.
That was a good night.
It's amazing you got hired after that night.
Yes, I did. I don't remember everything that happened that night.
Do you remember what happened that night? I remember the next day I needed knee surgery. Yep.
That's right.
I remember that night because Kevin wouldn't
was
leave
one
me
of them
alone,
parties,
kept
yeah.
following me around. Finally had to tell Brian, if one more guy asked me for a job today.
I believe it. Like I said, I don't remember what happened that night.
All I remember is
That was a handle of
Fireball.
Fireball.
I just kept saying,
You know,
Fireball!
I think we emptied that.
What?
I think we emptied that.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Maybe, mostly you.
Well, I've left here on 2 occasions and didn't know down at the bottom of the hill whether I should turn left or right. Once was when I found a little jug of weed in here and I kept doing this and kept thinking it wasn't going to do anything. But I found out at the bottom of the hill that it did. So I did manage to find my way home and Jody, thank God, wasn't there.
I was out of town.
So she had no idea what was wrong with me when I came home.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
But it never worked as good after that. Holy cow. You all have gone way beyond.
What you got in the box? What you got in the box?
Thank you so much. And more than that, thank you all so much for your
Oh, I got a knife.
friendship and all the it's beautiful.
Hope he doesn't cut his finger.
He's just looking. Oh,
Hey,
Hey!
Mr. Breeze!
So again, thank you all so much, and I got to tell you, with all honesty, I've been at many different jobs at Cincinnati Bell and many different positions, and a couple other ones outside of there, and this by far has been the funnest ride that I've ever had. This is the greatest job, where you get paid to help people and tell them things based on what you know and try to fix stuff for them, and you're surrounded by all these people to help and support you, and it's been fantastic. And it's really, I've been saying it's terrifying to go, and it is, because part of it is I'll miss you all so much. I'll miss all of this and all the time we had together. So I've given you all my contact information. You've got my phone number, that'll never change. And now you got my email address, and you got my home address. And if any of you are in town and you want to come up and take a Model T ride, I will take you out. Regardless of the weather, unless there's salt on the road, I don't take it out when there's salt on the road.
That is true.
I suggest that. Well, if you get an itch for spinning honey or something, just come on in.
Yeah, I had done a little of that before. I hear you got pretty sticky.
Alright, it's still sticky. You might find it somewhere.
But thank you all.
Thank you.
You all know how much it's here because I don't.
Once it's on, it's.
Did anybody count?
No.
Somebody got to pay for this party.
no.
Here, I'll count it for you.
Let's go to me.
Kevin, I'll run down the road and get you some Mega Millions tickets.
Let's go into a golf cart.
Great job, Kevin.
Thank you all very
Thanks,
much.
thank you.
I'm not counting right now. You just give it to me and I'll go and get you a pile of Mega Millions.
Okay, you wait outside by your car.
Poor Marty. Still waiting. Hopefully we can get some.
Thank you all very much.
There's some wings somewhere.
Oh.